Thumbnail. Okay, so I'm gonna employ ReactBot here because ReactBot, your creator, took the autism test, so I might. I'm not saying I have to, but I'm saying that it's an opportunity. React. What do you guys say about that?
It is what it is.
C'est comme ça. C'est comme ça. Boudoir. Boudoir. ReactBot. Now, anyway, so this is the test that your creator took.
Bro thought they bro thought they were man, bro thought they were break they bro thought
ReactBot,
next TikTok.
you good? I don't even know if this is gonna be on TikTok because I'm too lazy to edit this these videos. God, my eye bags. I've slept well, by the way. Why do I have massive eye bags? I mean, I get it's stress. For like over this, like architecture school is like over analyzing what you're gonna make. That at some point you overthink without doing anything, or like over like haven't slept at all, like high cortisol type shit.
The Scorpio energy's insane.
Dude, I'm Pisces. I don't even know when the birthday of Scorpio people are. I just know when my friends is zodiac sign, and actually it's just in the range of Aquarius to Virgo. Just that range. After that I can't remember what the zodiac signs are. Anyway, let's start with the rads. Rads are many autistic adults find rads are when they're trying to understand patterns in themselves that never quite made sense. Might be wondering, why do I feel different from other people in ways I can't explain? Why do certain social situations feel harder than they seem for others? And could this be autism? React, what could this be autism?
Checkmate, atheists.
Thought so. So the rads are is the only way to begin exploring. I should put ReactBot up here. I should put you above me because everyone is above you, below you. ReactBot.
I'm reacting so hard right now.
The rads are is the one way that to begin exploring those questions. It's a self-report questionnaire designed to identify autistic traits in adults, including some autistic adults whose traits may be less externally visible, including those who camouflage or mask their autistic traits. This version is based on the original rads are questionnaire used in research and clinical settings. Who it's for adults who may suspect they may be autistic, were missed earlier in life, or related to autistic traits. Length 10 to 30 minutes. I don't think I will want to edit this video to shorten it. Guess I don't know. Statements 80 to identify patterns in four areas related to autism traits in adults. I don't think like I um would I think this video might be longer because all of the app sessions that I have to do and no one's home. I only record comfortably when no one is home. Into the square hole. Truck. This test is not designed for autistics, or designed by autistics, so parts of it may feel mismatched to how you process questions. Some questions are worded broadly or vaguely. You choose which feels the most difficult. You may notice yourself thinking very literally, and please answer based on how you understand the question, and answer based on your internal experience, just how you appear. Not just how you appear. Some questions reflect outdated assumptions and may not fit every autistic experience. Self report tools weren't originally designed for independent use, but research shows they can they can still be helpful for adults exploring their own patterns. So that is what is up, and I guess this is a pre-screening for autism and la 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 la. I guess there's also ADHD, but there's like a lot of differences with ADHD. There's a lot of similarities and a lot of differences with autism spectrum disorder. What react about? What do you guys say about that?
Let's watch that again.
Okay, I guess let's start. The words are: please read each statement below and choose the answer that best fits your experience during social interactions. I am a sympathetic person. True noun, and when I was young, I I actually don't even remember when I was being sympathetic as a child. Because I was an asshole as a child. That is true only now, and I only learned how to be sympathetic at the age 24. What do you gotta say about that, Rackbot?
Love the aesthetic.
Thank you. I often use words and phrases from movies and television when I was young. Okay, so this is just the same four answers. The questions are I get worse. What do you say about that, Rackbot?
This is doing numbers.
Yes, thank you. It is. I'm often stressed or surprised when others tell me I have been rude. I have just been feeling sorry about that. I actually don't even. I actually don't even think I'm surprised because I know I'm just being rude, but now I think that energy is being channeled to be more constructive. That or reactive, react bot.
I don't know. I just didn't find it that funny.
Yeah, it's my rudeness comes from being reactive rather than being proactive. When Because like I find it difficult to start conversations without um, thinking about the following uh, interactions. Like, 'cause I can't. That's actually what makes it difficult for me in social uh, interactions. Like, my charisma is so low. It's basically one: intelligence high, penis size high, penis long, charisma low. Uh, just for the record, my penis is girthy, not long. Sometimes I talk too loudly or softly, and I'm not aware of it. Yes, even now, I don't like. I have to. I think I just did a little Miranda voice. I I speak softly because I can't like hear anything. I always speak. I speak too softly or loudly, which I just say I can't hear anything. I don't know what to do say after that. React about what do you guys say about that?
This is giving me an existential crisis.
Yeah, sometimes I do when because I can't like hear the volume of how I'm speaking. Like for real, even now, I can't hear how loud or soft I am because it's just the same for me. It's practically the same that I'm hearing myself. It's either too loud or too soft. It's the same volume internally. It's the same volume internally. And I only know it internally. And the thing is, I'm not even aware. The only way I can learn uh, learn that the only way that I know when I'm speaking too loudly or too softly, is that how w- not how loud I am projecting my voice, but how painful my throat is, how strained my throat is. I can't speak for longer, louder for longer, because it will all just end up being too soft. I haven't like been speaking anything. This has been a yap session. I just got a Dremel. It just arrived now. I anyway. Next question. What do you, but first before the next question, react about what do you guys say about that?
McSqueeze me sauce?
Excellent, excellent. Bon, bon, c'est bon. Anyway, number five. I often don't know how to act in social situations. I still don't. Why do you think I'm staying? I'm. Why do you think I'm only recording when I'm alone? No one's home until and even yeah until my brother arrives at 4 p.m. I can put myself in number six. I can put myself in other people's shoes. That is only true. I clicked the wrong question. I that is only true now. Again with the first question, the sympathetic question. That is only true now. That's again right at the rude moment. Uh, the rude question about being rude. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Reactbot, what do you say about that?
Ooh, right in the feels.
Thank you, Reactbot. Anyway, I have a hard time figuring out what phrases like "you're the apple of my eye." I've been trying. I want to tell this girl that I like that she looks like this song, and it's "Heaven Can Wait" by Michael Jackson. I don't I but I haven't like uh told her that because I don't want her to like get any idea, any wrong idea that I mean I only listen to it to music sonically. Like the lyrics almost like the deeper meaning isn't really like present, but she oh god, every time I look at her she looks like Heaven Can Wait by Michael Jackson. I think I have that. Let me ruin your day for a bit for now. I recorded it some time ago. What is up with you? I just had it on. Something's wrong with FL Studio. Let me ruin your day for a bit for now. It's like also the wrong notes. It's a bit flat.
Tell the angels no, I don't wanna leave my baby alone. I don't want nobody else to hold you. It's a chance I'll take, baby I'll stay. Heaven can wait, no. If the angels took me from this earth, I would tell them bring me back to her. It's a chance I'll take, maybe I'll stay. Heaven can wait. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, incredible. I love you so.
Yeah, it's a bit flat, but she looks like that song so much. It's so good. I don't know how to tell her. And it's not. It doesn't like also help that like if you tell me that dude, just tell her. Just tell her. I mean, yeah, dude. My guy, I have been in a relationship with this girl for like since 2019, and then after a month we kind of broke off, and then we met again at 20 at like three oh shit, it's been 3 years ago. We started reconnecting like in 2023, and yeah, that went nowhere. But still, I can't think of she's so difficult to replace in my head, man. She's difficult to replace. Anyway, what phrases mean? Anyway, you're the apple of my eye. I mean, going back, react about what do you guys say about that? A tangent.
Shut up and witness me.
All right. Let's. I took too long of a tangent. It's hard to hide the apple of my eye with phrases that mean the apple of my eye. I'm not editing this shit anyway. I have a hard time figuring out some phrases mean like the apple of my eye. I mean, like nowadays, I was overthinking. I would be overthinking how to write lyrics to songs. I think it started. No, it did start when we were tasked to make poetry, and at the same time, Kendrick and Drake were beefing, and I've thought of no one else but Kendrick. Kendrick's writing. Like you know what? I want to be like that. Anyway, Reactbot, what do you say about that rant?
This wins the internet.
Thank you, Reactbot. You're a good Reactbot. I like to talk to people who share my special interests. The thing is, I want to spread out my interests, but it's always better that you're talking to people with similar interests. Reactbot, what do you guys say about that?
Ain't no way.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, I true when I was younger, share my interests. The thing is, I have not been socially active nowadays. But it's also true that I've been talking to anyone with my special interest right before, or like when I was younger, and I moved to uh, study in my elementary. When I moved schools, still within the same city, like 10 miles. Yeah. Anyway, the school was like 10 miles from my home. And anyway, I focus on details rather than take the overall idea. Yeah, I overthink. What do you gotta say about that, Rackbot?
Wake me when it's Virgo season.
It's still Taurus season, Reactbot. In 2 days, it'll be Gemini season.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm not the one making the zodiac signs. I mean, on top of that, it's a pseudoscience. Yeah.
Man, it always be like that.
Yes. But we're not the ones that made that was like some 2,000 years ago. React zodiac signs. Anyway, react bot. Uh, where was I? Oh yeah, 10. I almost notice how food feels in my mouth. Hey, I love food. Why do you think I'm? My frame is like, dude, my chest. I'm like a brick wall. Ugh. I miss my best friends. Yeah. I every day when I was younger, I can't wait to get back to the city, just to play with my friends. And now my friends are gone. They left the city. Yeah, I mean, some of them did. Ugh. Wait, can I? You know what? Oh yeah. Well, I wanna change cameras. Can I change camera? Hold on. I'm just. Hello. You have some cheese. Anyway, yeah. I don't have a tripod. React bot. What are you gonna say about that? Not me not having a tripod.
Can they say that?
Tripod.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay. Look at how. Oh God. This is connected by cable. Why am I having difficulties? Okay, I'm back. React bot. What do you guys say about the delay?
Mic drop.
Awesome.
This is the best thing I've seen all year.
Thanks, React bot. You are the best React bot that any other React bot has ever had, unless I got V2 for free. And after that, you're like the worst React bot because there's only two React bots, V1 and V2, and you are V1.
This is giving off woke vibes.
What is it about? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, sometimes next question. Sometimes I offend others. Yes. Sometimes I mean to. Otherwise, like I only try to offend people when they deserve to be offended. I mean, nowadays, but it's, this is a two-parter question. Of sometimes offend when what I'm thinking, and those that as that even if I don't mean to, that was me when I was younger, and now I offend people on purpose, and only when they deserve it. Anyway, what do you say about that, React bot?
This video gave me a migraine.
Yeah, dude, you just gotta drink some water, man. I wish I could say that, but you're not an AI. React, but you're not AI. You are pre-recorded at best.
Yo, can we roll that back?
Yeah, this I'm not gonna edit this video anyway. So anyway, I only think and talk about things that interest me. That is true then and now. Yeah. What do you say about that, React bot?
Now that's a spicy miraval.
Awesome, awesome. 14. God, this I've been recording for 25 minutes. I'd rather go out and eat at a restaurant by myself than with someone I know. I have adult money. That would be true only now. I have adult money and I love it when I'm eating alone. I would also love it if I, don't, I would go out and with someone. Would be nice. We don't have to talk. We don't have to talk. The camera started down there. We don't have to talk. We just get to eat together. That would be nice. That would be grand, I guess. I cannot. What first react about? What do you guys say about that? Me eating alone at a restaurant that I can finally afford in because I have adult money. What do you say? What do you guys say about that?
Check your privilege.
I am. It's but that, I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. React bot. I do sometimes don't check my privileges, and I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that you can't afford what I can. I mean, I can't afford what I have right now. So, yeah. Anyway, next question. React about what do you guys say about that tangent?
This is the best thing I've seen all year.
Thank you, React bot. I cannot imagine what it would be like if some we like to be someone else. I'm always imagining how it could be like someone else. And that was what like got me to want to be an actor. But I'm too far from the capital, and the only place you can get into acting is going to the capital city. Otherwise, I don't know. I have been told anyway. React, but what do you guys say about that?
Bro, how do they do that?
They audition. I've always wanted to be an actor when I was young. Anyway, I've been told that I'm clumsy or uncoordinated. I am, and I still am. I'm clumsy. I know I'm known to be clumsy at home. Anyway, React, but have you been clumsy like sometimes, some time ago?
7 out of 10.
So most of the time. Okay, all right. That's basically the middle of 3 and 4 out of 5. 3 and 4 out of 5. Next question. Others consider me odd or indifferent. I have been called weird when I transferred to that elementary school. React about I'm react about I'm a weird.
That got messy.
Where do I look anyway? Where am I looking? Anyway, these are 80 questions. Good lord, I have time. Others consider me odd. Yeah, that's been done. I understand when friends need to be comforted. The thing is, I I'm, I can comfort anyone. I just don't want to. And my way of thinking is that I want to make them laugh. I am that much of a clown. And yeah, right. But am I a clown?
Story time.
I just did. Maybe after the next question. I am feeling very sensitive to the way my clothes feel when I touch them. Oh my god. These ridges, I don't even know if you can see it in the focus. Like, these rough, I should not even be holding it. Oh, I'm just glad that the PlayStation, a PS5, has uh, the detail is so thin that you can just, it doesn't have to be sensitive. Still there. Like these kind of rough detailing, it's actually much harder to use, especially when I might break that. Yeah, this is, I don't like that texture. I want smooth. That's why I want the LTT store, LTT screwdriver from lttstore.com. I would very much love that. And also, I have a ratcheting screwdriver. I have a ratcheting screwdriver with a hinge that doesn't always work. Like the ball, keeping it in, is stuck. Also, this is like a very short stub. I can't reach anything with it, let alone to the point that I bought extensions. But the thing is, this is too thick that I can't like remove my dual tower heatsink, and it's not like a peerless assassin. It is thermal, right? It's a royal knight. It's a thermal right royal knight. There's a like deviation, and so the IO side of the dual tower is right here. It's like the pipes are going right here, and the RAM side of the heatsink, the pipes go right over here, but the screws holding it are like right over here. Like just look up the Thermal Right Royal Knight 120 SE. That is my exact uh, dual tower cooler. Anyway, Rack, but what do you guys say about that?
Mom, can you come pick me up? I'm scared.
Anyway, yeah. So my yeah, it got too hot again. Anyway, let's go back to the USB, the camera, the other camera. Rack, but what do you guys say about that?
Check please.
I actually don't know why Americans say that. Check please, like you're getting a check for a meal. Check please.
Fail.
Vile bail. I'm deviating so much. I'm very sensitive to the most. Yeah, I am very sensitive palms. Yeah. Yeah. I like to copy the way certain people speak and act. Yeah, it helps me appear more normal. Yes, it's much. It's you can try, and it can be easy for you. But the thing is, I have to be conscious with copying other people. I have to be extra conscious, just so like I can look normal. Yeah. It's very it's you have to be you have to do like an extra effort just to be conscious, to be no, to act normal, to look normal. and it's actually exhausting. So that's why you have me right now. It can be very intimidating for me to talk to more than one person at a time. It's even intimidating when when talking to one person. It's not really like I can. The thing is, with me nowadays, I hope it's also me when I was younger, that I can just bounce off. I have to talk to more than one person just to bounce off ideas. But I most of the time I'm silent. It can be very intimidating for me to talk to more than one person at the same time. Like I can talk to another person again. I can just I would rather talk to more people than just because I would that would just bounce ideas to each other. Anyway, I guess this is when it's not true. I'm also very quiet and those conversations. Yeah, so yeah, I have the very important word is that have. I have to look normal, to act normal, to please other people and make them like me. It you have to make to act normal because of how much effort you have to. There's so much effort just to mask it. That's what I've been looking for. I've been burping on this video. Meeting new people is usually easy for me. Yeah, because I have to, not because I want to, but because I have to. We have so many social events that I have to meet new people. But I just want to be silent most of the time. I get and react, but you haven't been talking. What do you guys say about that?
Come on, guys, let's upvote this on Reddit.
Thank you, thank you, Reactbot. But I'm not posting it on Reddit. Just go straight to YouTube. Anyway, it is very difficult. It is difficult for me to understand how people are feeling when we are talking. I, it's actually quite the opposite. I hear how you. I. It's not. I would rather. It's because it's rather implies preference. But I hear how you are saying it rather than what you are saying. I'm gonna be turning to Dantes for a sec. I again, because I'm gonna repeat myself. I only hear how you are saying it, not what you were saying. I don't have socks. The the floor is sticky. Anyway, yeah. Wait, what's the question again? I get the wait. No, I skipped one number. Difficult for me to understand how people are feeling. It's not. When we were talking, how you're saying it matters than what you are saying. Like you could say, I killed Osama bin Laden. Okay, cool. But when you say, I killed Osama bin Laden, I'm guessing that's not the same metric, but what do you say about that?
Straight to jail.
Me or the one who said it, or the one I'm trying to imitate?
I find that joke a little offensive.
Well, that's what I intend to do. You're soft if you get offended. But out of context, that sounds like out of context. That sounds so mean. You have to watch the whole video just to get just, but you guys just gotta see the clip of that. Anyway, I get highly confused when someone interrupts me when I am talking about something I am very interested in. Yes, let me speak. Talking to me feels like an interview. Let me speak. I'm not talking about Warhammer. I could be talking about Metal Gear, and will just confuse you on which snake I'm talking about if you're not following the timeline of when I am speaking it in. Like I could be talking about Snake from uh, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, but I would also be referring to the next Snake, Big Boss. But I'm still calling him Snake. I'm intending to confuse you. But if you're not following the timeline, again, this is like the because talking is exhausting to me. I anyway, what you gotta say about that, Rack? About how do you feel about me confusing others?
Bro, I'm so dumb, bruh.
Yeah, I mean that's a reasonable response. uh, that's a really good response. I liked having conversations with several people and instant with the dinner. Yes, maybe not with my family, but yes. I take things too literally. Yes, often is what people trying to say. I mean, it's only true when I was younger, but now after the beef, the and Drake beef, I learned to uh, study things figuratively, how figurative you can make it, and how literal you can make it. This is days old coffee. I okay. But next, but first, react about what I can say about that.
Talk about a twist ending.
Awesome. It's very difficult for me to understand when someone is embarrassed or jealous. Hmm. I think it's very easy for me to understand when someone's being jealous, but not when embarrassed though. Yeah, there's gonna be the only questions it has is how old I was when this was applicable, but not very specific in the questions. Again, it was said like right before the. Good lord, I'm gonna make a two-parter, I guess. Anyway, some ordinary textures do not bother me, but others, yes. Next question. I get extremely upset when the way I like to do things suddenly change. Yes. Right, but what do you guys say about that?
My dogs are barking.
Well, my dogs are sleeping. Next question. I have never wanted to. I want to an intimate relationship, but I don't know how to. What? Again, I'm overthinking. I can just tell them that they look like this song. I can just tell them that they look like a very lovely song that I have listened. Why is it so flabby? I never wanted or needed to have what people call an intimate relationship. I want an intimate relationship. Yeah, but you want an intimate relationship.
This is literally my weakness.
Awesome, me too. An intimate relationship. It is difficult for me to start and stop a conversation until I'm finished. True. Yeah. Again, yap session. I speak with a normal rhythm. What's normal anyway? I don't even know when I'm like talking because I. This is not even my native language. Hold on. It's still too bright. I don't even know that I have a rhythm. Like, also, what is normal rhythm? You gotta have the most average way of speaking. The world is speaking in, not just the English speaking people. The whole world have to be. How do you even define a normal rhythm when other cultures have? You get speaking rhythm from your music. That is how you define a normal rhythm. Normal rhythm relative to whom? Good lord. The same anyway. React about, do you speak in a normal rhythm?
I'm a sucker for a cute little doggo.
Sure. 34. The same sound color texture suddenly change from very sensitive to very dull if you are exposed to it for a long time. The same stimuli for an extended period of time, it will get very dull. I don't know when I learned this. Same sound. Yeah, that's why I think it's also uh, how people have different stems. Like every week, you can change your stem. Still have 72 hours of film. Awesome. Mm. The phrase "I got you under my skin" makes me uncomfortable. The thing is, how I interpret that uh, lyric is like being very caressed very, very softly by the tips of your fingers. I want it like that. I want to have that. I want to be caressed. Right, but what do you guys say about that? Do you want to be caressed?
Plot twist.
What's the plot twist about?
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, it's not crazy to want to be held by your loved one. Yeah, Ragbot, what do you guys say about that?
Gorsh.
Indeed. Gorsh. No, not really. Under my skin. Even though it sounds so literal, but the way I'm thinking about it, it's figurative. So I got you under my skin would be like being. Again, I just said it. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Sometimes the sound of a word or high pitched noise can be painful to my ears. This word scares me.
They did the thing.
Not really. I'm not gonna tell you the word that I'm scared of. I'm an understanding type of person, yes. Reg, but are you an understanding type of person?
This is giving some freak energy.
I understand that. And yes, I am getting a little bit freaky. Freaky! Yeah, something weird. High pitched noise. I actually do scream. I get scared. High pitched noise. I mean, who doesn't? I do not connect with characters in movies the way and cannot feel the way they feel. That is never true. I cried when I heard "Dirty" that day. No, I actually don't remember which song. In my childhood, I think it was a ballad, but yeah, I can't remember which song it was. I could tell when someone is flirting at me. True, when I was younger, I can't tell when someone is flirting at me. Is flirting nowadays. But the thing is, I just ignore them. Like the way you're interested in me, I don't think I would give you the same energy. I don't think I'd give you the same energy for flirting with me. Maybe later, when you're no longer interested in me. It's only anyway. Yeah, Ragbot, can you tell when someone's flirting at you?
Zooey mama.
I take that as a yes. Anyway, I can see in my 14. I can see in my mind the exact details of what I'm interested in, and I still do. I have. I mean, There's this thing called aphantasia. Is the prefix uh, meaning nothing. Which is like ironic. It's in, I think it's Greek, Greek in origin. Aphantasia, asexuality, and yeah, you're meaning you don't feel like having sex. I guess that's asexual. Aphantasia, you can't imagine things, but there's a thing called hyperphantasia, which can only happen when you've taken too much weed, or maybe not enough. I don't know. I haven't tried it. Anyway, yeah, what have you been smoking weed?
Clearly AI.
I don't know I don't know how to interpret that answer. Anyway, I keep lists of things that interest me. I don't keep a list. I just know it in my head. Well, even then, when I have no practical use, which just reminds me of me back in 2020 when we were on the Discord call. I just told them the etymology of Tutankhamun. I don't know and they just said, why, what do we have to do with that information? And I just said, I don't know, just do. I like words. I like etymology. I like learning about words and where they came from, which is like godsend. I can't remember which handle was it on TikTok. I just know the first one is Arum. I forgot. I can't. I don't know how to say his last name, or at least what he displays on TikTok. But I know it's Arum, and he was. I was in the Vantarum. If y'all can remember that, I was in the Vantarum, and they were on the Council of Men. And when the Vantalord abandoned us, it just kind of ended. Correct, but were you in the Vantarum or the Council of Dudes?
We are so back.
I mean, like there was one time that the Vantalord uploaded and then disappeared again. Anyway, let's continue with the questionnaire. I've been recording for almost an hour. When I feel overwhelmed, like it, the time is like right over here. Yeah. Where was I? 42. When I feel overwhelmed in my senses, I have to isolate myself. Yes. Right. What do you like to isolate yourself?
Wow. I have no words.
Yeah. I'll take that as a yes. I like to talk things over with my friends. I do. I cannot tell. Like there, this reminds me of a video that I actually haven't watched it yet by Dr. K. That your interests don't make you interesting. And I was like, you know what? I want to watch that later. So I downloaded it. Yeah. Anyway, I cannot tell. Number 44. If I cannot tell if someone is interested or bored with what I'm saying. They all look bored with what I am saying. I don't know how to entertain them. The women, they look bored, unless it's with like nowadays with our age. I'm 24 years old. My friends are looking for jobs. I'm still in school. 45. It can be very hard to read someone's face, hands when they're talking. Um, the thing is, nowadays, I do. I know now. I think it was back then when I was listening to, yeah, listening to Charisma on Command. how to tell body language, uh, how to learn. Learning body language was really helpful for me uh, from Charisma Command. Just to like tell what they're saying, and every time I like analyze their body language, it's more like I am Batman in detective mode, or like that. That reminds me of LA Noir, because that's what I was thinking. I'm When I read body language, I'm practically a detective, but I still suck at it. Some people graduate, but they still stupid. Anyway, Ragbot, how do you tell when someone is lying?
Relatable.
That's not the answer what I'm looking for, but okay.
My diaper full.
Music on, jack off. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The same thing like clothes or temperature can feel different at different times. Yes, I don't want to elaborate. I feel very comfortable with dating and being in social situations with others. I still don't. I don't know how to read back then I didn't know how to like to talk to people even now. Unless it's like reactive. I only talk to people when when it has to be reacted with, just like random. Like someone's ordering something and they're looking for recommendations. I just jump right in the middle of conversations and say I recommend a chicken biryani or whatever. We don't have biryani in here. Anyway, react. Well, do you like chicken biryani?
This'll get me demonetized.
I don't know what to say about that, but anyway, I try to be as helpful as I can when other people are with personal problems. Tell me their personal problem. Yeah, I try, but since I don't go out that much, it's now. It's true only now. Yeah. Anyway, I react. What do you like to try to help others?
Pathetic. You can do better.
I am trying to do better. React, but I don't even apologize. I don't feel sorry. I'm just wanting to be better. Yeah. Anyway, I've been told that I'm speaking in an unusual voice in grade three. In grade three, I was like doing the. I just watched Barnyard. I was. I just watched Barnyard, and I was trying to do the voice of that weasel, and they called me Koke. And if you don't know who Koke is, he's like an alien. It's a show about an alien. It's practical effects. It's a show about an alien here, stranded here in the Philippines, in Manila, I guess. Uh, and it's all practical effects. I can't remember what the rest of the show is about, but yeah, it's about an alien. It's basically ET, but the head is much bigger. And it's stuck in the Philippines, the worst place you could ever think of. Yeah, but have you seen Koke?
Alrighty then.
You want to say it? I don't know. I don't know where you can like find it. I guess it's on iWatch, iTV, or not. It's but not to be confused with Apple TV or Apple Watch. It's from ABS-CBN, the streaming channel they have for their network. Anyway, number 49. I have been told that I speak an unusual voice. Yes, I mean I'm a voice actor now. I mean not really. I don't. I haven't booked a role. I haven't booked anything. I've been trying to audition on Casting Call Club, but uh, the projects they kind of died. Good voices. I was like Freddy. I auditioned as Freddy at the time. Vanessa. Number 50. Reactbot, have you tried voice acting?
Bro, who even did this?
The I guess it's the DSM. Wait, let's see who did this. We don't know. We're 50. Sometimes a thought or a subject gets stuck in my head. I have to talk about it when no one even is interested. I can't even write those ideas. I can't write those ideas because if I write them, it would be gone. Yeah, it used to be like that. It's 1:13 in the afternoon. I do certain things with my hands over and over again, like flapping and twirling sticks and waving things by my hand. No, I don't want opera help. Oh, opera, I don't want your help. I wish I had a better ratcheting screwdriver that I can play with. I like to do things with my hands. Yeah, where were we? God, I'm starting to lose my head. I have number 52. I have never been interested in what most people I know consider interesting. The thing is, you can't make friends without being interested in the same interests that other people have. Or like you can just tell about it. Like I didn't know about Ninjago if I wasn't talking about it with my friends. Or Monkey Quest. Y'all remember Monkey Quest? It's from Nickelodeon. And I want the service to be shut down. Reactbot, what do you think about Monkey Quest?
Is that a JoJo reference?
I don't know if there are JoJo references with. The thing is, Monkey Quest. It's an MMORPG, by the way. Monkey Quest like shut off its servers sometime 2014. I want to play that game. But Nickelodeon put their money where their pedophiles are. Next question. I have never been interested in what most of the people I know consider interesting. Wait, was it the same question? Okay, that's true only now because I haven't been talking to a lot of people. I am considered a compassionate kind. Yes, a compassionate type of person. Yeah, I have, unless it's like super intimate. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. I get along with other people by following a set of specific rules to help me know more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. React. What do you say about that?
Is this 8 minutes yet?
I think it's been 1 hour, so yeah, a little bit more than 8 minutes. So number 55. It is very difficult for me to work and function in groups. I like working in groups, but I also like working alone. I prefer working alone, but I'm also in a group like just within reach. Like I'm isolated in my own room type shit. So yeah, no, not really. Also, when working with groups, I do little effort. I'm always early, but I'm not always there. I'm not always doing my shit. Uh, when I when I'm talking to someone, it is hard to change the subject. That is never true, and there's always the change of subject every few sentences. Like we could be talking about the new champion in League of Legends, and I could be, and the next topic, the etymology of that word it came from Egypt, and as it turns out, it was actually Greek. And then I want to go, and then Greek, someone will deviate and say it's Chinese, and I keep almost keep track of what they're saying, what everyone is saying. So yeah, where was I? Uh, Ragbot, do you change your subject that often?
White people be like,
Awesome. Not white people be like awesome.
they did the thing.
Yeah. I want to take a break, but I want to finish this in one video. Anyway, sometimes I have to cover my ears to block out painful noises. Yes. I wear earphones. Earphones, headphones, headphones. When I'm working with equipment like this but bigger. My dad has like a couple of grinders, just a lot. He That's how what I work with. Also, some anyway. Yeah, cover my ears. I can chat and make small talk to people. It's just ironic. I guess I always thought myself as an introvert. That I always talk to people when it feels needed. When I feel like it's needed, ugh, I just talk to random people anyway. Sometimes things, but but also most of the time. Sorry, I peeked. But most of the time, I do not talk to people because because a lot of the times I don't like wandering anywhere unless I kind of want to or I have to. But if we are uh, going to a social event, I am there at the time when it would be starting, like 6 p.m. I'm there 6 p.m. on the clock. Yes, I have to account to travel time. How was I? Sometimes things that should be feel painful are not. For instance, I don't. My diabetes have not been progressed so far. Like I only have blacks on my fingers, tips. But it's also like adrenaline that I kind of ignore pain. But when burning my hand to a stove, dude, that's gotta be painful, man. Most of the time, it's ignore pain, but I guess this is true now and then. I remember, oh now and then. Okay, number 60. When talking to someone and I have a hard time telling when it's my turn to talk or listen. Yeah, I kind of just, hey, I want to talk. when someone is like, there's like a conversation between two people on this side, and I want to talk to this one across me. Yeah, I always do. It's not very hard time to talk to someone in a circle, but when interjecting, I kind of want to talk when someone else is talking, so I could be interjecting. Coffee. Anyway, yeah. Reactbot, what do you think
My
about the
pronouns are react bot.
awesome? Yeah, my pronouns are Gerard Bien. But
Don't
anyway,
ask
like
me where I
whenever,
was on the night
whenever
of October 13th,
dude, stop interjecting,
2023.
man. I don't know. Like there was a clip of Linus and Luke talking Linus enjoys being in awkward situations so because it's been happening so much. I can't remember which it was. I did send it to my best friend Ian. Anyway, number 61. I'm considered a loner by those who know me best, and that is me. Yeah, yeah. It's really those who know me best. The key phrase. Anyway, React. What are you, a loner?
Look at all these confident Leos.
I'm Pisces. Again, I'm Pisces. I don't know when your birthday is if you're Leo. Anyway, I usually speak in a normal tone. No, usually. I guess that's the keyword. Usually. Yeah. Now, and I still can't hear how loud I'm speaking. I like, anyway. I like things to be exactly the same day after day. Be the same day after day, and even small routines. Changes in routine upset me. Yes, yes. Anyway, where was I? How to make friends and social is a mystery to me. No, not really. Talk. That's it. You have interests. You like Mortal Kombat. Just say, hey, I like Mortal Kombat too. Which one is your favorite character? You could just say, I don't know. I just bought Mortal Kombat 11 on a discount for 150 pesos, and I haven't installed it. But I think I'm liking Johnny Cage. That's it. That's how you make friends. Being a guy, gaining new friends will not be a mystery. Because I just met um, two mutual friends. I just met two mutual friends. I don't even know their names. I still have friends whose name I don't know. Isn't that amazing? That's an amazing part being a guy. But also the downside is you get to be lonely most of the time. 65. React about what are you gonna say about that? I forgot to
Give this video a like if your parents are still divorced.
You know what? Give this video a like even if your friends are not divorced. Your parents are not divorced. Okay, how far I am in? How far am I? Number 65. The year Revolver was. No, Revolver. I think it was 65 when they did Sergeant Pepper's and Magical Mystery Tour. Yeah. 65. It calms me to spin around and rock the chair when I'm feeling stressed. I stand up when I'm feeling stressed. And I do walk. I walk. When I'm feeling stressed, I just get out of the table, take a stand, stand up, and yeah, take a breather, basically. But I'm guessing this stemming. I don't have a rocking chair or a swivel chair, so that's not really helpful. But I guess back when we had, I like to spin. Even then, earlier, you could see me spinning or like try now. Yeah, awesome. You could see me spinning now. Anyway, Rackbot, do you wanna take a spin?
They should be in jail.
Yeah. You know what to react about? I'm gonna spin you around. Awesome. React about you're spinning. What do you guys say about that?
Is this 8 minutes yet?
React about it's been like 70 minutes. Like 10 more and
We stand a queen.
awesome, thank you. Where was I? God, I've been doing a lot of tangents. I understand why it now takes like a lot of money per hour for a therapist. Anyway, the phrase "who wears his heart on his sleeve" does not make sense to me. Yes, it still doesn't. I'm. I mean, okay, this is the part when I think a little bit too literally. There's a large vein on your left arm that when you are like about to have a heart attack, when some cells die on your cardiac muscles, also known as your heart. My phone just lit up. Uh, there's a large, sharp pain on your left arm uh, when you feel like that. Anyway, number 68. I can tell when someone says one thing but means something else. True. I'm a detective. I'm Batman. Yeah. Well, can you tell when someone is lying?
My dogs are barking.
Again, I don't know where they are. I think they might be asleep.
This is giving me goose pimples.
Awesome. Uh, so hyper sebaceous dimples. That what you're saying? But I guess it is. La, la, la. If I am in a place where there are many smells, textures to feel, bright lights, I feel anxious and frightened. I still do. Too bright? No. Too strong of a smell? Nah. Hell no. The rocks are too jagged. Hell no. Even just thinking about it, it gets like. I don't know if you know the feeling, but gets. It looks so silly right now, but it's actually really weird feeling that my spikes, tiny spikes, tiny 2 millimeter spikes spread unevenly. It's like jabbing into the soles of my feet. Same with my hands. It's so sharp. I don't want to think about it no more. I don't want to think about it no more. God, that is so uncomfortable. Oh God, this is so uncomfortable. Oof. Yeah, very. It's a very. I like to be by myself as much as I can. Yes. Even when I was younger, I just want to be alone. Yeah. 70. I keep my thoughts stacked in my memory like they're a filing card, and I pick out the ones that I need by looking through a stack. Yes, very yes. React bot, do you have like uh, uh, 700 phrases recorded by your creator Jack's Films?
Mom, can you come pick me up? I'm scared.
As you should be. Anyway, yeah, I see the same sound seems very loud or very soft. Sometimes the same sound sometimes seems very seem. Okay, typo, guys. The grammar sucks. Sometimes seems sound sometimes seem. It should be sound sometimes seem. Even though like the seam, where the seams is connected to sound, but it doesn't sound right. So it should be sometimes seem because there are sometimes is plural. So that makes the noun sound plural, which this form should also be plural. Sometimes seem very loud and very soft or very soft. Even though it's not changed. Sometimes yeah. A lot of it is so harsh. So anyway, React bot, do loud noises startle you?
Man, this video feels illegal.
Ah, it does not. Maybe I don't know. You decide, React bot. I almost spilled my bottle of coffee.
I give this a D minus.
How about I give you a D sharp?
Bro's giving me the ick.
What's wrong with you, man? I enjoy spending time eating and talking with my family and friends. Uh, I am gonna put the key word and I don't hate my family, by the way. I just don't like uh, joining them. I don't dislike. I don't dislike my family. I just don't like being eating with people in general. Yeah. React, but do you like eating with other people?
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'll take that as a yes. Wait, what question did I ask again? Did I say dislike? I can't remember. I've been recording for like 90 minutes now, so it should be right over here. I can't tolerate things I dislike. True. I don't like being hugged or held. Yeah, in grade 7, there's this guy. I guess he's my friend, but I'm guessing I really am. But I consider him a friend. I consider him a friend. On my birthday, my 40th birthday, he grabbed me at the back, and I freaked out. I got startled. It was in the canteen, and I was like, "What the fuck? Thank you, happy birthday. Thank you for the happy birthday, but what the fuck?" It was like 12 years ago. Holy shit! 12 years doesn't feel so long ago. I sound like a Canadian, a British who's trying to be Canadian. Holy shit! Yeah, hugged or held. I mean, when I was younger, hug from the front, preferably. Like, hey, where, like, just look at me and hey, Gerard, where my hug at? And I would just go in. I would just go in, wings held high, and maybe grab a little butt, you know, and maybe grab your ass cheeks. React about, do you like your ass cheeks being grabbed
Nah, that's crazy.
from the front? Yeah, I like it from, but it also freaked me out. I don't like being touched. Maybe a little bit of phasmophobia. It's not really that grand of a thing, but a little bit of phasmophobia. When I go somewhere, I have to follow a familiar route. Yeah. React, what do you like following a familiar route? Not just a familiar route, your most ideal, like straight from point A to point B. Do you like doing that? You like to go to the scenic route, what, don't you? You like going to the scenic route.
Hey, can we get a USA in the chat?
I prefer not to have that.
This is so sad.
Yeah, we've been colonized by the United States for like until World War II. Yeah. Anyway, it is number 76. It is difficult to figure out what other people expect of me. And all I know nowadays is that people expect me to be good enough, not to be the best, but just be a little bit better, just good enough. I don't have to be perfect, just good enough. You don't. Same with you. You don't have to be perfect for people to like you. Even if you have flaws, people will still like you. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? I like to have close friends. Yes, I have close friends. We don't really talk. We're boys. We're men. Since we were boys. Anyway, yeah. People tell me that I give too much detail. They the key phrase would be people tell me. I know that I have in this video, I have been talking too much. So yeah, actually, I think they even appreciate that I give a lot of detail. I don't know if that because there are tips with having a girlfriend, if especially women, that if your boyfriend gives too much detail, I don't they don't think that's your boy because if no man speaks in too much detail to their girlfriend, to their partner, to their spouse, but I'm guessing that could also be true. Again, I've been single for like a while now. I don't even know if it has been 3 years. But anyway, woo! People tell me that I give too much detail. No. The key phrase is people tell me, uh, react about, do I give too much detail?
Wilden.
I'll take that as a yes, as a maybe.
Now they understood the assignment.
That I give too much detail.
That's the straw that broke the camel's back.
I'm guessing that's a yes. People tell me, but ReactBot is not a people per se. He is a algorithm filled with 700 voice lines. That you just have to press F7.
Transformative commentary.
Thank you. And I actually don't know how many voice lines Jack recorded for ReactBot V2. And I'm gonna go back to a previous question that I can't hear myself. How to hear the volume of myself, that I'm either too loud or too soft spoken. this graph helps me attain the levels that how I am speaking, because it's still if it's like at the tip of the green, I'm speaking a little bit softly, but the way I am hearing myself, it's also like exhausting for my vocal cords, that I am speaking just below the red, which is the most ideal you can speak on a microphone, in a condenser microphone. Anyway, this is a very cheap microphone, by the way, like $10. At the time, it would cost a fortune, but hey, here we are. Everything is expensive. People tell me that I give too much detail, listeners. That's also no. I am. There's an ambulance. I guess it's only true when I was younger. I'll change that question. Anyway, I am often told to ask that I ask embarrassing questions. Often, no. Embarrassing, yes. Anyway, 18. I tend to put out people mistake. Yeah, I still do. Anyway, what's the score? Total 155. Language subtotal 12. Social readiness 54. Sensory motor 56. Circumcised. Circumscribed. Circumscribed interest subtotal. Uh, sure. I don't know how to interpret this. This is why you need a psychologist. Which might be confirmation bias. Pretty much known since 2005. Wait, let me open that. Oh, it's just the answers. Just screenshots. 11. It should be specifically formatted, but I'm guessing that screenshots is much easier. Wait, what's the question? 155, 196. My therapist kept telling me she thought I was autistic, but my mom refused. So my therapist had me this. Gosh, she was right. I got that. 183. I don't know what's the range for this. Okay, how to interpret your score? This test is not a diagnosis. You need a psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist. Mm. And cannot be determined whether you are autistic. It reflects the patterns in your responses, and not the full life context. Not all autistic people score above the threshold, and not everyone who scores above the threshold is autistic. Some newer research has suggested that using higher thresholds to improve specificity, because scores above the original threshold can also occur in people overlapping experiences such as ADHD, anxiety, trauma, depression, and autistic burnout. This is why broader clinical interpretation remains important. Sorry, I did not let you read. Oh yeah, anyway, what was I? What's it again? 155, yeah. 155. Just a little bit more than the neuro spicy. Very strong alignment with autistic traits. What to do next? Many people at this range explore further through additional screenings such as AQ, Autistic Spectrum Quotient, and CATQ, or structured autism screening to better understand their experience. Ah! So, anyway, Reactbot, what are you gonna say to that? I may be autistic, man.
I dedicate this video to the troops.
Awesome. Anyway, if you like this video, like it. If you want to subscribe. And Reactbot, why does my camera suck?
World Star.
Awesome.